Welcome to the Degeneration Podcast, special edition. I'm here with Wendy in my news desk, and my news desk, I mean, a rolling. What are you in a truck right now?
Yep, big
What?
old truck.
Big old fucking rig. What's that?
I'm gonna go report on location.
A big old curved rig, and she's gonna pour it on location, whatever that means. And so we have some conflicting reports of Kim Jong Un's demise. So there are reports that he's either dead or brain dead, or that he's not either of those things. What do you believe, Wendy, at this juncture?
I'm gonna go with brain dead.
Yeah?
Just because it would be really difficult to cover up Kim Jong Un's body.
Why? Because he's fat?
Well, I don't know. We tend to float us fluffy people. We tend to float when you put us in the water. There's a lot of water around where he is, and if you're gonna get rid of a body fast, you want to dump it in the water.
They're gonna burn him in effigy, though.
There aren't any scavengers or anything.
They want to celebrate him. His father got 18 on an 18-hole golf course. You know, he had a perfect bowling game. The guy's the son of a legend, and therefore, in their eyes, is a legend.
Yeah, I don't buy it. I think it's just a bunch of malarkey. No one really wants to celebrate him. They just say that so they don't get locked up.
In the mass graves that are 7-Eleven outside people have been digging for Americans they got exported to dig in for the North Koreans that weren't going to do it at gunpoint anymore because you can only motivate someone so much with a gun pointed at them.
Well, first of all, hats off for them to do that dirty work for the rest of us. I mean, wow, what a blessing to have those people do that.
Oh yeah, they're blessings. Mass grave diggers are God's blessing.
Yes.
Truly.
If I want to go during a pandemic, I must be in a mass grave.
I want
somebody's toenails shoved up my nostril, and that's how I want to spend the rest of my existence until I become worm food.
And they keep growing through your skull and out the holes in your skull.
That is very intimate.
It is. It's like intimate knowledge of a person.
That's something that I wouldn't even let my own husband do, is let his toenails up my nostril. I mean, a complete stranger, now that's trust.
Stranger danger, baby.
That's hot danger.
Yeah. It's all part of #her story.
Exactly.
It includes the stuff that happens to you after death, because that's what social media will do to us.
I want my fingers put into two different strangers' ears then, so my fingernails will grow into their heads.
Yeah.
And then they don't have to hear the worms eating their flesh.
Oh my god, what if you could actually hear that? That was part of purgatory.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
What if purgatory is a whole lot worse than we think it is?
I don't think that we are able to fathom purgatory. That's what makes it purgatory.
You know, I feel like something has come close to it, though, like working in some jobs.
True, but you've heard of Schrodinger's cat. Purgatory could be actually a lot better, or it could be a lot worse, and we won't know until we make the big cross.
Oh, that is true. Just kind of like how Kim Jong is either dead or brain dead or not. Because right now we don't know, because getting information, correct information out of North Korea or China is like pulling Schrodinger's cat out or not pulling them out of the box. You don't know till you do it. That's right. So we won't know for a while. So we can, right now on this show, we can piss on his grave because he could be dead, or we could celebrate the man. Celebrate the man as he lives. Which do you want to do?
KJU. I'm going to have K, J, and U embroidered on some towels and shipped to my home.
I think it'll be your cum towels.
No, I think they'll be my menstruation towels. Sometimes when you just don't want to wear a pad and you're just too crampy to wear a tampon, you absolutely have to have something that's just relaxed and every day. So just go with the old-fashioned hit the rag. And so I think the blood will seep into the K and the J and the U, and I'll be intimately connected with the theory of whether or not he may be dead, and then I am bleeding in sorrow, or he is alive and brain dead, but yet I'm going to celebrate his accomplishments by the beautiful color red, which Chinese people I know celebrate. I don't know about Korean people, but I know Chinese people celebrate a lot of things with red.
No,
So
I don't think North Koreans celebrate anything.
Absolutely.
North Koreans, they don't get to
care.
celebrate shit. They're like just held down by the man. And soon to be the woman, his sister, is going to be taking over.
More power to her. I hope she gets the same towels I do and menstruates into them every month.
She's going to menstruate into her brother's towels, his monogram towels.
Yes. Beautiful red flowing celebration.
And that's going to be their new flag. If it's a female dictator, is going to be her just menstruating on monogram towels. And then they're like, that's perfect. That's so perfect. And it was like, what's perfect? Like, yo, what you just did, that's our new flag. That's a flag. It's a flag. I'm exaggerating my voice not to sound like a North Korean person, but I'm just saying.
No, don't wash them. Get new ones. And every time you want to change, then you just take the towel out, lay it flat, let it dry. And then when you're all done with enough to make the beautiful flag, you stitch them together and you raise it up.
Raise it up.
Beautiful honor.
In your yards.
Absolutely. Yes.
Of
Could
dirt.
you
Your
imagine
yards
that
of dirt.
Oh. It's almost like tie-dye. But
And
it's
just
so much deeper.
drops of flesh, blood, menstrual blood falling onto the dirt in your yard, in your 8x8 yard.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Because that's all you can have, but at least, the smell of it will keep the damn birds away.
For the crows from pecking.
They peck eyeballs. They don't like menstrual fluid. That scares them.
You know how to feed a
Menstrual
crow.
fluid, yes, it's the blood of the raven that I'm worried about.
Yeah, the North Korean
They're
crows
bigger
are scared
yeah.
of menstrual blood for sure.
North Korean ravens.
What do birds eat there? There's nothing. Do they have
pick
birds?
Out the
What?
eyeballs of the dead. That's why the mass grave diggers
Yeah.
allow the bodies to be face up for 24 hours, so
Yeah.
the eyes can be dug out by the crows.
So then they have something to
And then they
eat, so the
cover them.
crows are fed themselves, and then they eat the crows, and that's what they eat.
In reality, then, they are just completing the circle of life. They are embodying the souls of the ones they love through digested bird eyeballs.
You're eating the digested eyeballs through their crow meat?
Yes.
And then it's like the
crow
spirit.
become-
It's kind of like a super like warped and fucked version of the Native American culture. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if it's more fucked or if it's actually transcending it.
Well,
Because if you take it like one step further, yes, you're gonna eat whatever you kill, but has that animal ever eaten the one you love?
no.
And then now you're embodying it? No, I think this is a step up from that.
I like that because I'm really fascinated by a lot of Native American culture because I think it actually is culture where a lot of American stuff is just borrowed from like where immigrants came from and it's all like kind of mashed up into something. But the Native Americans have like their different groups have their own like unique cultures. I think that's really cool. And so I wasn't meaning, I'm not trashing Native American culture, but I think they do have they are more in touch with spirit animals, just spirit in general. And so that just made me have that association and be like, oh, like consuming the eyeballs is like somehow you get your power from it or your family is restored and stuff,
There are a lot of islands in amongst the lakes here in Minnesota that have been celebrated and worshipped by the Native Americans. And there is a lot of folklore to be explored if you ever visit.
I want to visit. I got that getting that money in from the government pretty soon, baby.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come to Minnesota, plan to spend a solid month because there's a lot to see, there's a lot of culture, there's a lot to do, and the people here are very, very nice. And we are actually have been voted the lowest stressed state in the nation.
Wow, less than Hawaii?
Even more so than Hawaii, yes.
God damn,
and
Alaska?
Tidal waves coming in.
What's that?
They've got those tidal waves and volcanoes.
Oh, that's true. In the back of your mind, you're always like, today's the day. I'm going to go surf and I'm not coming back. What's that?
I'm going to drown. And I might get cooked while I drown. Because that lava's underwater, too.
That's right. Get it from both ends at the same time, like a bad TV movie from the 80s, baby.
Yeah, it's not good getting it from both ends, like a beautiful 2 guys, 1 girl threesome.
The Devil's Three-Way like we had with you and Charles Hades.
So rewarding.
Still think about that. Check that out, Devil's Three-Way episode. We got it on I almost said video. That's for our subscribers, but it was on radio. But there was a video too. The video's pretty hot. It's trending in Vietnam, so Vietnam, thank you for holding the fort.
We've got to do video with all our wearing our COVID masks. That would be so awesome.
Getting mask fucked. Video. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we are going to be doing open mics on the Degenerate Nation Twitch channel. It's going to start with me, but I encourage other people to get involved. And so I'll be releasing details about that when they are available.
I can't wait. Oh my god, they're remaking Final Fantasy VII.
They are?
Oh, they are, but it's for PS4.
Oh, nice.
So that means I'll have to invest in a new gaming system. Not
there you
that I'm
go.
complaining or anything, but oh my god, I'm excited about it.
You could watch our porno on PS4.
Oh my god.
The
Final
DVD
Fantasy
commentary
pornos.
is twice as long as me and Charles last inside of Wendy.
Wow.
It's available
round
in Vietnamese. What's that?
Round 1 or round 2? Or is there 2 different betting windows?
It's 2 betting windows. Yeah, you can actually do a live bet. We're going to do a live one after episode 158 is going to be a live sex show. And you can bet. We're going live, and you can bet on how long your humble host, Andy, or Charles Hades can last inside a woman.
And then I want you to bet on how long a hologram of Kim Jong Un can last in me.
A hologram? How do holograms come?
I'm going to do a Kim Jong Un hologram.
What's that going to look like?
Now, it's just a bunch of hot flesh and the joys of the flesh.
When the hologram ejaculates, is it gonna ejaculate hollow come into the air?
Oh god, not in the air.
Till it looks like your famed Northern Lights.
I want it right in my eyeballs.
I want to be blinded by your hollow cum.
I just want to lay there in the aftermath, in the afterglow, looking at the Northern Lights through Kim Jong-un's holocum.
Nice. That's gorgeous.
I know, right? I'm getting excited. I'm getting wet just thinking about it.
You're a wet driver. That's worse than a drunk driver.
Yeah, I know. I keep switching lanes and I don't know why.
You're just jacked. She's fucking. We're gonna get a smashing on air.
Jacked. Oh my god, I'm really fucking jacked. I need fucking Taco Bell. I think that's what my destination is. Let's go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Taco
Bell!
Yes, Andy. Andy, will you come in my chalupa? Yes.
So yesterday you got a lesson in how a marriage becomes dissolute, and today you're getting a lesson in geopolitics.
Damn straight. Oh, a way station. Oh, maybe I better go check that out. I wonder how much Schrodinger's Kim Jong-un box would weigh.
More than yours. You got a firm box.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I actually had a sex dream last night about my box.
About your box?
For some reason, I was like, really, really worked up. And so, I don't know if I've shared this with you guys on air, but I know I shared it with you quietly and privately, that I was looking up some porn.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be BBC's doing the BBWs, or actually BWWs. And they were beautiful, big white women, but they were getting it. And so then I kept looking, and I'm like, oh my God. I looked at a close-up, and I'm like, okay, well, there's an uncircumcised cock, right?
Oh!
Turns out it is not an uncircumcised cock, because a girl starts fingering said uncircumcised cock with these beautifully manicured fingernails. It's her fucking clit.
What?
It was so fucking big and sloppy that it looked like an uncircumcised cock. OMG, I got a little sick.
It was just lost in a storm of fuck on your screen, and you thought it was like a penis coming out. There was like two penises at her, and the one was just coming out of her. How big was it? Like 4 inches or something?
Bigger than my finger. Yeah, it had to be over 3 inches. I'm like, what the fuck is this girl hiding in her pants?
Oh my God. Are you sure it wasn't a trans video, or?
See, now, it had every other part of a clit. Now, granted, I only have mine really to refer to into other porn, but if that's the case, I can't rely on porn anymore. I mean, maybe I'm the freak show. Maybe every girl has like an uncircumcised clit in their pants.
It was one of those. It was like bigger than one of those cones you run over when you're trying to switch into the HOV lane. You know, like you know what I mean? The ones you go.
And it wasn't beautifully striped like the Where's Waldo thing. It was just gross.
This is a big, hideous warlock staff, right?
It didn't look too close, but I almost swear there was a mole with hair in it.
Oh, there had to have been a Jupiter spot on it, too.
Jupiter spot clit.
Oh, God. Yummy. Anyway. I want it. I want it. I want it.
Well, if you want to chew on it, no judgment here. Everybody's got their own thing, and hopefully
I want to chew on it with my night guard in.
I need to floss, honey. May I floss your Jupiter spot here? Yes.
I mean, you could practice. Someone's learning to floss for the first time as an adult with like nasty teeth and shit and gums, and they're like, no, we got a training person that volunteered their time, and it's her like Jupiter spotted clit, and you're like slowly flossing. She's like, I can take it.
Yeah, the only bad
no cavities after that. No cavities. What's that?
Yeah, it would be a turnoff if said woman with that clit was actually a dental hygienist.
Yeah, she probably is. Wah, wah. Dental hygienist Rusty Trombone has replaced the Sandusky trombone.
Yeah, right.
Dental hygienist vibrator sound. Yeah, that's right.
Alright, well, I better go get my Jupiter spot shaved.
Yeah, shave that fucking Jupiter spotted nasty mess.